Greetings, beloved. Hi, I'm Dr. Amanda Noelle, the Twin Flame Matchmaker, and today I'm sharing the 7 reasons why we sabotage the Twin Flame union. So stay tuned. So this delicious, yummy, powerful, and sacred sort of relationship, why is it that we let the Twin Flame union go? And why is it that so many people settle for less, for karmic soulmates, for abusive relationships, or just relationships where you're really not living in your highest excitement, fulfillment of your soul purpose? Well, I'm going to help you slay these 7 sabotages so that you can skyrocket to true love. These are 7 reasons that I've seen occur in almost everyone I know who ends up in their twin flame union. So if you have any or all of these, don't be discouraged because you will be able to work through them. All right, so the very first one is self-worth, and it is very, very common. We all carry collective self-worth wounds. We're all working to heal our self-esteem. We're looking at ourselves, and it's really scary when you grew up in a family where you didn't feel self-worth, or you grew up going to school and the kids teased you, or even the teacher was abusive. I know that happened to me, and it was really easy to get confused as a child and then into the teen years, and then re-imprinting that over and over again in each relationship where the messaging was, I am unworthy. So this is a common sabotage, especially because 95% of our thoughts are held in the subconscious mind, and most people have some pretty gnarly subconscious thoughts about what they're worth. We can rapidly boost our self-worth by hanging out with others who are working on their self-worth, by choosing to value ourselves, taking actions that reflect that. And I love this one, is affirmations. There's no one way, but I'm just mentioning a few tips to increase your self-worth. Now, the second reason why so many people sabotage their chance at the twin flame union is because, as that birdie up there agrees, that they fear the future. They fear, will they be fed? Will they be nourished? Will they have everything they want in this twin flame union? And so instead of really moving through the fears, working through them, showing up and allowing themselves to move through the fear, they often give up before the fear shows up, because it's so easy to be afraid of fear. Fear is scary. We're always going to have fear. We're either going to be afraid of not having love, or we're going to be afraid to have love. So why not choose the option that's more pleasurable? One of the most common fears that I see, especially in people that do want to have children, is that they're afraid of being a parent, becoming a parent. And so they often sabotage manifesting their twin flame. Oftentimes the clients I do matchmake will have children really quickly, because twin flame energy is very attractive to higher dimensional, high vibrational souls. So we are seeing a lot of star children coming in really fast. And so this is a real thing. But what I would say for those of you who are having blockages manifesting your twin flame and you're in the fertile window is, do have a good contraceptive plan. And 2, if you want to conceive, can you move through the fear of being a parent by really giving yourself affirmations? I will make an amazing parent, or if I want children, I will make an amazing parent. And that will really help you move through those subconscious fears. Same thing, subconscious fears about the future could include maybe not a baby, but if I meet my twin flame, then we will probably go and tour the world doing public speaking. This is the dream I've always had. Maybe we'll run a business and I'll have to step up, move out of my little hiding spot. And so there's just a lot of fear about what that future could look like. So you want to really do the work to prepare for your twin flame. Now, the third reason why people often sabotage their twin flame union is that they have that way of thinking like a stubborn 2-year-old that says, I want to do it all by myself. And what I mean here is that so often love, intimacy, while it offers so much, if we have that stubborn inner 2-year-old that says, I don't need you, I want to learn on my own, I want to tie my shoes by myself, I want to be in my life and do everything alone, we can often push love away. And that part of us, the 2-year-old, I want to do it by myself, we could actually be showing up that way because our inner 2-year-old doesn't know that it's okay to ask for help, and that sometimes we're not really capable of doing things and we actually do need to ask for help. So really reparenting the inner child and saying, you know, you might not know everything. Lately, I've had this really show up in my life of, wow, I can learn so much from other YouTubers. I can learn so much from my coaches, but there was this little fragment of me that was the stubborn 2-year-old. So luckily I worked through that enough so I could meet my twin flame, and we both sometimes act like stubborn 2-year-olds. So it's a process, people. All right, so the fourth reason why so many people sabotage their twin flame union. By the way, I am reading from my little handy dandy book because I have a learning bliss ability and I love reading out of my book as much as I love talking to you. So the fourth one is that my wounds will be too much for any man or woman to handle. We can often fear that if we expose ourselves, if we unveil and get naked with our beloved, then they're going to see how much crap we have in there, and they're going to not love us and accept us for where we're at and who we are and what we look like and how many excess pounds or not enough pounds or not enough dollars or whatever is going on in our lives. The reason we want to annihilate this one is because you will actually manifest exactly what you fear. So if you're afraid that your wounds will be too much for anyone, you're going to manifest your beloved freaking out when you take off the veil. He or she will be like, well, that's too much. And you're going to go, see, universe, I'm not good enough. That's just the twin flame mirror. It's how it works. You want to really work on healing yourself first before doing that, like I did over and over again. And I'll be doing some videos about the sacred wound. I have some out there, but the sacred wound, it's our core wound, but it's really, really powerful and important part of our soul. And we do take on wounds for a reason. So I'm just going to bookmark that and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'm coming out with videos not only every week, but like every day, because I'm on purpose. I know that life is short and we're here to rise a movement. So Jack and I are committing to doing twin flame videos pretty much every day. So make sure to hit the little notification bell to get those updates. All right, so we're at number 5. We have 3 more left. So the 5th one is believing that I might eventually fall out of love if I find my twin flame. Now, twin flame energy is so perfect and divine. It is parallel lines, the 11. So this is the ancient symbol of the twin flames. You are one, but you're actually 2 individual ones. And you have the kundalini going between you and going up the sides of your spine, and the kundalini becomes one. So when we actually connect with our twin flame and we intertwine the twin flame kundalini, we anchor and create a bridge between heaven and earth. And so when we anchor the higher dimensions, 5D, heaven and earth, there's an infinite stream of possibilities, an infinite field of creation. And that's where it becomes really exciting to be here in 3D. So truly the twin flame union is not something we get bored of. It can get deeper and deeper, wider and wider. However, it does take work. And in the 3D, being on Earth always takes work, right? Just to stay healthy, keeping the relationship healthy. It's no different. Your body, the union, you got to keep working. But when we create that healthy twin flame union, that's where it becomes a vehicle for teleportation into higher dimensions. That's where the twin flame union becomes this extra dimensional experience of bliss, transcendental orgasms, transcendental experiences, messages that go beyond this world, where we just melt into oneness with our twin flame. The opportunities are really limitless. But when you reunite with your twin flame, it does go in phases, and each step gets a little hotter and hotter, gets twice as hot on those phases of twin flame alchemy. So it can be a little bit terrifying. And I think a lot of times people, instead of facing the fear of all these initiations that you have to go through in the union that are quite challenging, a lot of times we convince ourselves, oh, I'm just going to fall out of love. Like, it's just going to be like a karmic soulmate, and we don't really pay attention to what's there. So the challenge for number 5 is to really show up for love and feel and squeeze every last drop of love out of the union, and you will be blown out of this world. I guarantee it. All right, so number 6 is anytime we fell in love in the past, it didn't work out. So we can really fear that it's going to happen again. We got heartbroken by multiple partners, or, you know, we really believed something was real and then it wasn't. Underly skeptical to being overly skeptical. We can almost give up on love after some of these heartbreaks. So, okay, yes, you learn the lessons. You're not going to fall in love with those type of people anymore. Or if you're not sure if it's safe or not, you're going to proceed with caution. I would urge those people to really work with a counselor, a guide, establish healthy patterns, go slow, really do that inner work on yourself and not just jump the gun. And I see so many people just blowing out their chakras month after month with different potential twin flames. Take a really long time before they heal that. All right, we're already at number 7. You've made it. The last and 7th reason why people sabotage their twin flame is that they are afraid of being codependent when actually they're not codependent. What? So a lot of us have issues and histories with codependence. Oftentimes we will judge ourselves if we're dating someone and they're not that into us. We'll be like, oh, I better not need them so much. Like, I better not text them back right away. I better play a little hard to get. I better play it cool. Because we even have a culture that has this phobia of real connection. And so we, instead of having real connection, we have these addictions. So many women I know will have these obsessions. They'll start reading twin flame blogs, be like, this is my twin flame. They'll suffer from twin flame obsession. And instead of really feeling their feelings about how they have some codependence or they have some desire for connection, they'll try and hide that. If you are someone who is afraid of seeming codependent, if you are afraid of your potential codependence, I say embrace it. Be aware of it, own it. Say, I have codependent patterns. I'm working on that shit. I'm strengthening my stuff. Some people are codependent because they have money blocks. Work on the money blocks. Some people are codependent because they have body image issues and don't think they're beautiful. Work on that area. So whatever area you need, take all the time you need to heal that and get the support that you need. All right, my brothers and sisters, I'm so glad that you joined me for this amazing journey together. Go ahead and like and subscribe to support the channel and get updates. And I would love to hear your comments as well. So I'm going to close up my book right now. Hope you enjoyed. Would love to hear back from you. Namaste. Namaste.